Hey guys, welcome to the 6th episode of Iriador's Vault. You might be wondering where I am. You can relax, it's not my place. It's actually JT's, or JohnoT, Skeletonfarm here. He's my neighbor. We share the same nether tunnel. It just branches off to my place and to his. And he has a skeleton farm going here. I can just turn it on for you, and yeah, you see he put some lamps over there so the skeletons don't spawn anymore. As you can hear, maybe they get destroyed by a lava blade, and this all leads to a room that is downstairs here and fills up these chests here. As you can see, he made quite big progress here already. Farm works pretty neat. You can stand here and just wait for it to complete, of course when the light is turned off, so mobs can spawn. You might be wondering what I'm doing here anyway, because I'm doing a little community work today. Last time I was in the spawn village, I noticed that the chests for the newbies are pretty depleted. So I go on and put some more stuff in them. I just grab some arrows here. I hope JT is fine with that, but I guess so. And yeah, just go back and have at it. I will just disable this, that those might spawn again. Okay, so see you in no time. Okay, so my work is done. You can see already here I filled in some bows and some oh yeah, let's relabel that real quick. Yeah, at the beginning it's not bad to have a bow. Oh. So I think this might be a good addition here. For we don't care for a little string and a couple of arrows. I think if everyone is sensible with taking them, this will be okay. Okay, so here sticks, beds, armor, shovels, pickaxes, axes, armor again. Cobblestone is a little bit short, but can't be helped right now. And food. I think this is pretty good. I will just put the wool and the iron in here. The iron farm is not far off, but anyway, people might not know from the start, and they can just grab it here. Yeah, everything that didn't fit or lost a little durability because I accidentally shoot it landed in here. And yep, that's it. So let's move on. So, since we were showing the Enderman farm last time and the Skelly farm from JohnoT, I thought it might be nice to show you the other farms as well we have here. What you see here is a part of the zombie farm. I just show you here, Iriador Zombiefarm. If you go downstairs, it's not pretty here, but it works. Oh, dude. Yeah, people didn't seem to understand this here. Okay, what happens here is over there the zombie spawn, and they land up here, and you can just punch them. Oh. Yeah, the instant kill won't work anymore because the drop height increased here. So this is how this works. The big benefit is these can have armor on, and you get the drops as rare drop maybe. Oh, sometimes at least. There's also some chest here, I think, with just the stuff, but I'm not sure about it. This needs more lighting anyway. Way too dark. Yeah, what did I want to say? I don't know. I plan to use this to get some villagers in the village, but this has been taken on by other people as well. So I might leave that to them, because I have no big liking for villages anyway. Okay, so let's just head out here. Zombies will despawn eventually. Yeah, and see you at the next farm. Ta-da! And yeah, this might not look like a farm, but it is. You see nothing in no direction. Ba-bam! But here. It's the Witchfarm Gini built. You might know his channel as well, Gini Plays Games. I'll link him in the description for quite a while already. It's basically what he built, plus a little addition to the roof here. It didn't work so well during daytime, which is why we had to increase the size of the roof, so the light level is at 0 all the time, and it improves spawning conditions. This works with a floor here that is moved, and if the floor is moved, everything goes down and sinks under it. And here there is just a falling trap, and this goes on down under here, and the loot gets transported up then into this chest, and there is just a couple of storage to put the stuff here. It's quite nice, but it's not as performant on a SMP server as you might think, because if there are multiple people on in different locations, the limit for the monsters is already reached, and this will have effects on the spawn rate here, which is why I'm shutting the thing off for now. Just let's have a quick look at how it looks on the other side. It's pretty tedious to get this thing to work performant, because you have to light up every cave around it so that only witches can spawn in the diameter. And this is basically it. The witches drop down here, and everything gets transported in the hopper system here until it reaches the droppers, and this is an item elevator, and they travel upward. Nothing in here, because no witch just died. There is also a slime chunk down here, which doesn't improve on the spawn rate. But it might be helped. We do already some work, or did already some work to light it up, and Oh, as you can see here, there are a couple of those. Hi, ladies. Pretty lady. Yeah. Someone has to light them up. No matter it works like that. You set the piston clock on, and then you push the start button, and then the piston clock gets connected to the floor, and they fall down at regular basis. Sometimes they glitch back up, but after a while they disappear, and it's done. They keep popping up, but trust me, it works. There's one gun, one new spawned, and it goes on like that for quite a while. It's pretty good because you get free glowstone, free bottles, free whatnot, redstone, sugar. It's pretty much everything. It could be improved a little to have 2 modes, like XP mode and the farm mode, because then you would be able to earn the rare drops from them, which is potions. This is pretty good because you have to invest a lot in potions before it's working pretty good, and this helps a lot. Let's just switch this off and have a look here. You'll see even gunpowder. It's basically the most viable farm on the server. It should be much improved since it yields so much stuff. But it is a lot of work, of course. It was mostly built by Gini. I just added the roof and this portal here to get back, because I use this quite frequently. I also trimmed the line of trees over there, because there are a couple of blocks that might play into this here, and lit some of the caves, but not much. The big area here is quite justifying for the time it takes. So see you at the next farm. And here we are. It's a regular mob farm, a quite humongous one. It's right next to Panda's place, and I think Panda built it. As you can see, the mobs drop from up here. They get flushed with some water system and then pushed, I think, with some pistons. We can have a quick look here, and right under it there are a couple of hoppers which transport all the stuff into this chest. Let's just get up there real quick. This is some wiring with delay for the flushing process. It goes into this loads of hoppers which are basically the delay. And yeah, they are doing this. But I don't know if it still works. I think right now it's turned always on. Yeah, and as you can see, it's really big. It takes quite a while to get up here. And when you're finally there, yeah, you see pretty much nothing. Yeah, this is the water flush. When the water is released with the pistons, it flushes down these sides here, and by that extent it flushes out the mobs. They are in this yeah, in closement, don't know, monster jail, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, of course they spawn in here and it cascades down into the shaft you saw. I don't know how the internals look like, but I don't want to open it up either. But you can maybe hear the groaning, and yeah, it indicates that there are zombies, a lot of zombies in there, and they will eventually all drop down into this thing here. Yeah. So much for this farm. There is already rotten flesh filled with vitamins. Yeah, it's very important to have vitamins. Yeah, as you can see, there is all kinds of stuff already in these chests. Yeah, it's working pretty fine. But again, since this is a regular mob trap that is reliant on natural spawn, it doesn't work that efficient with many people on the server. When you're alone, your frame rate even drops because of so much stuff that is lying around there that doesn't fit in the chest. But anyway, let's go to the next farm. So, this is the Witherfarm. It was made by Aurora near Dagger's place. It's pretty far out, but it has the benefit of a nether fortress being pretty close. The way this works here is, as you can see, it's not an automated farm, but a manual farm. And as you can see, there is stuff spawning already. And unfortunately, not the withers, which is basically the most, or the biggest problem of this one here. It's just a manual farm. The design is made like this, that the wither skeletons, which are a little bit bigger than 2 blocks, get stuck in the slabs over here. And when you go near them, they can't attack you. They just stand there and you can hit them. Yeah, quite a couple of players already made their beacons in this fashion. It works pretty good, but you have to spend a while, and it's depending on your luck, on your personal luck. Because yeah, you might end up with a lot of blazes, and not many are magma cubes, and not many withers. But can't be helped. It's quite a good farm. It works, and I think it's the most important. Yeah. This is it for this farm, I think. Yeah, nothing much to say. See you on the next one. Here we are. It's our gold farm. As you might see, or might not, no, most likely not, there is absolutely nothing beside it here. This is because it's above the bedrock. In the nether, there still is the old border, you could say, of 128 blocks. Then there is one line of bedrock, and above there you can still build. You can place blocks down and everything, and the big benefit is nothing can spawn here because nothing spawns on bedrock. And yeah, this makes this so attractive to set up farms. Yeah, like for example, this pigman farm. It's basically just a gold farm. It pushes those guys spawn here on these regular blocks. You can see down there. Yeah, these are upside positioned slabs. Like, yeah, you can put a slab on the downside of a block or the upper side. And if you put them on the upper side, there can still be mob spawning on them. And this will trigger this hook wire, or wiring hook, I don't know. And yeah, it pushes. And then the pigmen fall down and die on these pads. And these pads, you can see them already falling, are just hoppers, and over them slabs. So nothing can spawn on them either, but I don't think there can spawn anything. But it looks much nicer. And yeah, this all gets transported, as you can see here, with this item elevator, and they end up in this chest. And you have a couple of gold nuggets here. I can show you real quick. You just put them inside a crafting table, fill them in, ta-da-da, 7 gold bars. And of course you can continue this as long as you want. There are even 2 bones, which means there have been skeletons here. Yeah, I might take them just with me. Yeah, there is also some storage for a couple of people and an ender chest. It's pretty crazy, but it works like a charm. One specialty here is to get out. You have to use the portal, because you cannot teleport under the bedrock again. It might get you killed or something, I don't know. You just walk into the portal and you come out at this, a cave somewhere. I have no idea where this is. According to the coordinates, it's in the middle of nowhere. And if you go back there, you will end up, below the farm. And this is Panda's portal. Yeah, so this was it for the gold farm. See you on the next farm. And we're back at Blazefarm. Here we have the specialty that there are 2 blaze spawners. This is quite good because you earn the double amount of enemies. And by that extent, the double amount of XP. Let's just reset this so creatures can come down again. Nothing here, but a couple of them already here. And there they go. What you do here is basically stay here and wait for a while, and then there will be a mass of them. Yeah, right now it says 11, but it's not 11, it's 3 blazes in here, but it works pretty quick. Every tick it's checked, and then some of those guys end up here. They get pushed by pistons when they hop on a pressure plate, and then the piston goes out and pushes them to a central point where they end up in this here. Then we have 2 buttons here. One is called the crush, which basically just extends a piston, and a sticky piston for that matter, and they get squeezed with a solid block. They get squeezed for as long as I think 9 hearts or so, and you just have to give them 1 heart of damage, and then they are gone. Problem here is that they are a lot, and you would end up having to punch quite for a while, much like the Enderman farm, but unfortunately the blazes do not give exactly as much as the Enderman farm, or are not as numerous as the Enderman. Because of that, we have a portal here, which leads to a small laboratory. And of course, actually there were quite a bunch of instant damage potions. I had prepared quite a bit. Let's just brew a couple of them. It's not that hard, and I see our resources are still here. Yeah, let's do this. You just put the water bottles in there and the nether wart. You will end up with an awkward potion. Then you bring the spider eye into that, and this will create a poisonous potion. Then you have to put the fermented spider eye. It will turn the poisonous potion into poison potion, sorry, into a harm potion. And since we don't want to drink the harm potion and just throw it, we need the gunpowder, because the gunpowder will create a splash potion out of it. Let's just wait until this is done. In my alchemy room I have quite a bit of those guys, but I didn't check before I come here. I just remembered that I put quite a bit of them in this chest here, but this doesn't seem to be the case anymore. This room is on the bottom of a ravine, which is quite filled with mobs. So best not venture out here. It's right under the ocean. Let's see how the... yeah, potion of farming is done. Gunpowder in there, and then this will become a splash potion. Takes quite a while. This is why we have these many brewing stands here, because you can do it all simultaneously, and you can fill the water bottles with the water chest under here. So let's just put one inside of the chest and go over. So then we just hit the crush button, and then these strange sounds appear. I don't know if you know the drill with blazes, but this is their sound. And then you just throw the potion into here, and then yeah, everything gets destroyed. You can grab the XP and the blaze rods, which make very good fuel. Yeah, same on the other side. Just crush them. What happens here is there is some glass blocks that get extended, so they can't flee. And on the other side, the block shifts out and crushes them. Throw it in here. Collect the XP. There is already some more over there, but yeah, we won't need that now. There have been some more bookshelves here. I wonder where they have gone. But anyway, so much for the Blazefarm. I will see you in no time. So, and here we are again at my base. These were most of the farms I frequently use. There might be still some more farms. I heard someone has a manual slime farm and a lot of other stuff. We might be missing a spider farm. I might build that in the future, but yeah. These were the farms of all our server members. There are a lot more, I think, especially mob traps. I know from a fellow player that they have one just made now. I think it's Vario, and RJ Sanders has also a couple of them. Yeah, but I think this is it for this time. Next time might be showing you, or might be making the grand server tour and show all the other guys' stuff, but yeah, maybe not. Maybe I will give them some more time to label their stuff and get everything done. A warning up front might not be the worst, to remove the most disgracious tries or something like that. Okay. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you next time.